Jim Campbell. Jim, you've got a couple starters in this week's Breeders' Crowns. Well, not a great foot, but Millys Possession. Anything you can touch on that for us?
Well, unfortunately, she raced so good in the elimination, but she came out of it sore, and we x-rayed her on Sunday morning, and it revealed that she had a broken coffin bone in her left front foot. So, that was very devastating, especially we were looking so forward to racing her. And it's been such a good year with her, and she's just such a true professional and a game performer. So unfortunately she won't be racing, and the main thing now is just to get her well and better again.
2-year-old Colt Trotter, Jim, Real Cool Sam. How has he been? What are your thoughts?
Well, he had the bye, so he when you take the bye, you always risk of drawing bad, and the 3 that took byes drew 8, 9, and 10. We drew 9, but he's been super all year long. Again, he's just been really good all year, and so from the 9 hole it makes it a little tougher, but hopefully he brings his A game and he'll be fine.
So a horse like that, what goes into preparing them for something like the Breeders' Crown?
Well, it's no different than any other race. You got to, at this point of the year, you know your horse, and you've raced them enough times, and you know what they need or don't need. He's a pretty easygoing horse. He's going 3 weeks without a race, which doesn't bother me. I think these horses today can go more time in between races than what they used to, so that part of it doesn't bother me none. But we've trained him up a few times, and he's actually probably here now. He was shipping up today, and just keep him healthy and keep him fit. And you get horses like him, he's a true professional. He'll give you everything he's got.
Right. So 2-year-old filly trotter, Madam Sherry. Your thoughts on her?
She's, I really like this filly a lot. She trained down like a nice filly. She just had a couple things go against her first start in a sire stake at the Meadows this year. She got hit in the eye with a piece of stone dust, and she missed over a month. She actually had to go to the vet clinic and stay there for a week. She was almost at risk of losing the eye, but the veterinarians did a terrific job getting her back going again. And so she's She lost a month at the crucial time, just at the very beginning of the stake season. So she's just been a little bit behind, but she's a very gutsy filly. She'll give you a good effort, and she's good gaited, and it all depends how the race shapes up for her. Hopefully she can get a trip and get some good money out of it.
Is Post 7 any worry to you at all?
Well, I always say with post positions, no matter where you draw, it's meaningless. It's where you finish. And it all depends how the trip shapes up for her. She's going to be coming from behind, and there I know that. I just hope that there's a good, honest pace on the front end, and that they're rolling along, and that would set up the best for her.
Jim, is there any extra pressure bringing in Real Cool Sam to the Breeders' Crown, still undefeated?
I don't look at it like that. Obviously you like to keep the streak going, but it's not something that plays on my mind or anything like that. My job is just to prepare him the best I can for the race, and after that it's out of my control. Competition is very tough out there. There's a lot of trotters that can go fast, and if you spend your time worrying about whether you're going to keep a horse undefeated, then you're concentrating on the wrong things. So you just concentrate on keeping the horse to the best of his ability, and then whatever happens after that happens.
Will this be it for him, or will we see him again?
This will be his last race for the year. Okay. That was our plan from back in midsummer, that if everything went well and we got to the Breeders' Crown, then that would be his last race.
So Jim, tell us what a Breeders' Crown win would mean to you and your team.
Well, it is. It's extra special. There's no question about that. Especially when you have races, so many races on the same night, and the whole business is focusing on this. And when you win a big race like that, it's everybody in the business knows it, and it's just it's an extra special feeling, to win the Breeders' Crown. I find them they're they're tough to win because you're at the end of the year, and you know some horses are, you know, that maybe weren't so good are peaking at this time, and some aren't. But it's an extra special feeling, and but I also say too, I've never won a race I didn't like.
Jim Campbell, trainer of Real Cool Sam and Madam Sherry. Jim, best of luck this weekend.
Great, thank you.